Guys, I'm pretty excited for this video, and I just hope you guys watch this video all through. As you can see, y'all, the pins came out so good. In this tutorial, you're gonna need 2 quarters. You can use 1/4, it's optional. You can just follow like the same steps, but you can use 1/4. It's totally up to you. You don't have to do exactly, you don't have to use the same quarter. That's exactly what I mean. I'm sorry, but you don't have to use the same quarter. But in this tutorial, I use the 4.25 millimeter hook, and then I needed a black yarn and this colorful yarn. This colorful yarn, it came out really cute, and yeah. So okay guys, so you're just gonna keep chaining to your size. So my hip size was like 42, so I minus like 7 or 8 from there. So the total I got here, the total hip size I got for the waistband was 35. So just stay tuned, you're gonna see the measurement. And also keep in mind this size is for a medium, so if you're small you have to cut it down. If you're that's what I said, always you need that measurement tape so you know exactly the size, not just go off what I'm doing. I'm a different size, you're a different size. I may be bigger than you or I may be smaller than you. I'm a medium, okay? So we're going to be joining those 2 sides together with a little slip stitch right there, as you can see. And we're going to chain 3. I think I chained 3. So my camera been having some problem of focusing, so I'm sorry, but I didn't do anything extra back there. We chain 1, 2, and we're gonna chain 1 more. We're gonna chain 1 more. I'm just trying to make sure it's really good. So you need to put that together and make sure it's on the right side. So we're gonna start with that one. We're gonna go in our very first stitch with a double crochet. So a double crochet is exactly what you're gonna see here is this one. You go through 2 and you go to the last 2. That's a double crochet. You turn your hook around, you go through 2 and you go through 2. That's a double crochet. So you're gonna go all around in every single stitch till we can meet from that place we started. So guys, we just made where we started. So before we make our slip stitch, we're gonna go into that very last stitch and make the same double crochet we've been doing in every stitch. And to make a slip stitch, you are not turning your crochet hook around the yarn. You're just gonna go into the top chain of that other one and then make a slip stitch and then chain 3 from this. And now we're gonna do a front post and a back post. So please pay attention. If you don't want to listen to me, it's okay, but just watch the video. That's a front post right there. If you don't understand it, it's okay. We'll keep doing it and you will get it. So a back post, you're gonna turn a crochet hole back there, just like that, and then chain a double crochet. Then a front post. Remember, we are only doing 1. We are not doing 2. We are only doing 1. That's a front post. And a back post, it's the same thing, but you're just turning the crochet hook from the back, just like that. That's the same thing, but you're just turning the crochet hook from the back, and that's why it's called a front post and a back post. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing for now till we can get our waistband. Okay guys, so we got one more front post to do, and then we'll be all ready to go to make our slip stitch. So that's the last front post for row 2. Yep, my double crochet. And then to make a slip stitch, remember on the very first tap of those 2 chains, you're gonna make a slip stitch. That's exactly how you made a slip stitch. Remember, after you made a slip stitch, we chain it 3, not 2, not 1, but 3. And then you're gonna go and still do this front post and back post. So this would be like what we're gonna do for the waistband. So if it would be the same stuff, front post, back post, front post, back post, till you can reach to where we started. If you reach to where we started, you make a slip stitch, chain 3, and continue until you can get your requirement waistband. You can do exactly what I did here, like the size and the way I measure it, but you can also do your own stuff. You can do it bigger. Some people love it smaller. It all depends what you want to do, but you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, guys, so that's all you're going to be doing. Just front post, back post. If you reach to where we started, you make a slip stitch, chain 3, another front post, back post, front post, back post. That's all you're gonna need to do for this wristband. Okay guys, so I got my requirement or the required wristband I needed for the tutorial. So at this point, you're gonna cut your yarn. If you want to use another quarter, if you don't want to use another quarter, you can leave your same quarter there and just follow the next step. But I'm using another quarter in this tutorial, so I'm using black, so I just about to attach that. So I'm tying it, y'all. I always do tie my stuff because I don't want it, loosen it and stuff, especially when I try to put it on or try to wash it. So I make sure I tie it very well, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. So let me do this, and then we'll show you the next step. Guys, and also to mention I did 6 of that front post, back post. I did 6 rows of that. Okay, so now you're gonna just chain 2, not 3 but 2. So to start on this next row, you're gonna wrap your crochet hook around it like we've been doing. Remember I told you we are using black for the bottom part. So wrap your crochet hook, go into that very first stitch and make a double crochet. So we are doing double crochet but not front post and back post anymore. The front post and the back post was just for the waistband, the waistband. Oh my god, the waistband, y'all. I'm sorry, but yeah. So you're gonna just do a single crochet in every stitch, just like that. A single crochet in every stitch, like we started with first. Yeah. So you're gonna do that, go around, and I will meet you at where we started. So we come to an end of our row 1 because this is a new row. So we're going to start with this one. It's our row 1. So we're going to do our last double crochet. And to make a slip stitch, you're going to go into that very top and pull our crochet hole and then pull it through. That's your slip stitch. And then you're going to chain 2. And then you're gonna do the same thing we just did for our row 1. Go in every stitch, make a double crochet. Go in every stitch, make a double crochet till we can reach at the end. Remember, we're gonna come back and then I'll meet you guys at the end, okay? Okay guys, so this is my last one right here. And then remember to make a slip stitch. You just go into that very last one and make a slip stitch. I'll chain 2 again and then I'll continue to go around till I can get the length that I want or that fits me because I'm making this for myself. So when I get that required length, I'm gonna come. When I get that required length, I'm gonna come and show you guys. But right now, this is what I'm working with. For right now, this is what I have. So I'm gonna keep going around. Remember, this is the waistband. This will be like your bottom, like coming down on whatever. Yeah, so when I get like the required size and length for me, I'm gonna come and show you guys. But just know that I will continue the same pattern that I've been doing for these 2 rows. This is the same pattern I'll be doing, and then I'll see you guys when I get what I want. Okay guys, so I just crochet back like I showed you guys. So from this waistband to where I just finished, I go like 11.5. That's the measurement, 11.5. So for now, if you get like, because this would be like your waist, so like your butt cheeks area, like that waist, and your hips, I'm sorry. So this here is your hips and your waist and your hips. So you need to make sure you're making this according to your measurement, according to your hip size, okay? So if you do that, if you get like your required size you want, you're gonna, so this is the place we're doing the slip stitch. So you can see here, you can see like the mark over there. So this side gonna turn to the side. So we're gonna turn this to the side, and we want to make sure we count this You want to make sure you count. This 2 is the middle and this is the side. So we're about to make the 4th part. So we're gonna make one leg and make one leg. So this is another leg and this is the leg. So just make sure you count this and make sure it is correct. You have to put that. This is just the marker to make sure where the middle part is. So I count this one at a time and also measure it and then put that in the middle. So do that and then I'll show you the next step from here. Okay guys, so this is the middle part. So you're gonna remove the stitch marker, pull your hook right in there. Remember, we are still doing black, and we're gonna go right in there and pull that and pull. Yep. So we're gonna chain until we get like 3 or 3.5 inches. So I'm a medium, so I'm gonna do a little bit, like after 3 inches, just a little bit after 3 inches. So let's see how much we got right here. So for right now, this is what I'm working with, a little bit after like 3 inches, so like right there. So it's not like 3.5. So guys, after you get your required chain, for size extra large, you're gonna do like 4 inches. For size medium, you can do 3, you can do like 3.5 if you want to. So for right here, we're gonna do a slip stitch. So a slip stitch is this right there. You're gonna count. I have like 12 right here, so I'm gonna do 6. I'm gonna do 6 single crochet on here. So we're gonna go into the first one right here. Guys, sorry, my nails. In the slip stitch and go into the next one, a slip stitch, go into the other one, a slip stitch, so you're just making a slip stitch, nothing else you're doing until you reach in the middle. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, yep. So got one more slip stitch to do and that's it. So reach with the slip stitch from this end to the middle. So now we're gonna chain 2. You're gonna wrap your hook around and go into that very next stitch with a single crochet, the same crochet pattern we've been doing from this end. So you're gonna turn your hook around, chain 1 2 and 3. Sorry, my camera is. You see that? So 6 2 So that's 6. So we're gonna come down into that very first stitch and keep working the same pattern. So you see this one that I left over, I don't want to cut it. I'll just keep going with it. So I'm gonna go back there and keep going. So we're gonna do that, and then I will meet you right here. Okay guys, so you're gonna go all around, and then we're gonna come right back to that. So when we make that slip stitch, we're gonna go over it with the same size of double crochet. Remember, especially that end, you want to pull or crochet like a double crochet over there, and make sure there is no opening on that end. So you need to be very careful with like that middle part. Yeah, that center part, because you don't want it to be too open up. So you're gonna do your seam, double crochet. It's a little bit harder right here because the slip stitch we make, so the slip stitch is like way harder to go through, but just force your way in, and then you're gonna go in it like I'm doing here, y'all. And then my nails again, but yep. So you're gonna do that, and you remember in the middle we chain 2, right? So that middle part right there will be where we're gonna make our slip stitch, and we're gonna chain 2. So just watch it till we can reach that. I'll show you. So guys, I told you, okay, that middle part will be where we're gonna be meeting up, okay? So when we meet up there, all we need to do is to make our slip stitch and chain 2 and go on with our business. The business is double crochet all year long, okay? Double crochet all year long, okay? Just keep doing your double crochet in every stitch. If we reach over there, you do your double crochet just like that. So that's the pattern we're gonna do until we get one side of our leg area. So you can make it as long as you want. Mine was pretty long though, but I will show you guys like the size, because we'll do the measurement, everything. So you're just gonna continue that, keep going around, keep going around. If you reach to the center, do a slip stitch, chain 2, and then go around if you reach there. So guys, from the waist down to that full part, with 34. So I didn't do anything extra. I do the same thing I told you guys to do. Keep going around. When you reach in the center, which is the middle part, you do your slip stitch, you chain 2, and go with your business, which is the double crochet, and you can get your required. I'm not that tall. I think I'm 5'6". So from the waist down to the full part, as you guys saw, it was 34. So now to make the design at the end of your leg, I'm using another quarter. It's the same yarn I use for the waistband, as I told you, but this yarn I used in this video was pretty interesting because it has so many different colors, but it was the same yarn I've been using, but it just has so many different colors. So let me attach this and I will show you guys what is. Okay guys, so I did this part very messy, so please don't tie the end the way I did it here, but it ain't, you know, It was a little messy, but it didn't cause no trouble. This was the only trouble it did cause here, so I shouldn't lie. It did cause a little trouble, and that's exactly what it did here. But it didn't loosen up nothing. It's still strong like forever. So you don't have to attach your yarn the same way I always do. But as you can see, I did a slip stitch. I chained two. So for this one, we're gonna do the same front post and back post, but it's gonna be a little different. So just watch what I did. So for the front post and the back post, I was going through two. So you remember the first one, we're only doing one, but that you see we got two over there. So keep in mind we did the same front post and the back post for the waistband, but we're only doing one. But for the end of the leg, we are doing two. So two, we are going through two, okay, y'all? So, but yeah, the only new thing we are going through two, but we are still doing the same front post and the back post. Yep. So we're gonna go around, and then I will meet you guys when we get up there where we started. So remember, y'all, we are going through two, not one. It's the same as the wristband, but the only difference is we are going through two. So go around now, meet you guys right there. Okay guys, so we just reached to where we started. So we're gonna make a slip stitch on our very first tab. Remember, that's our signature. And then we're gonna chain two. For this one, you don't have to go through two. You're just gonna go in that same front post and the back post we just made. So that will be it. So the front post and the back post we just made, you go through the front post and then go through the back post. And that's the same thing you're gonna do when you reach to your tail row. So I did 6 of them, I think. We'll count it after, y'all. I did 6 of them. 6 rows of that. That's what I meant. 6 rows of that. So go around and keep doing that. So guys, that's the end of it. The same stuff, the same thing you will be doing. And as you can see my fingers, at least I can be doing stuff to remind myself. To remember, like, I did 6 rows of that same step. Going around, front post, back post, I did 6. So I just cut off the yarn and I just gonna make sure I secure the end, tie it right there, and that's it. That's exactly what you're gonna do, y'all. And your first leg is over. The first leg is done. Now we just need to go and do the second one. Okay guys, so if you can remember what we was meeting for the leg to do our slip stitch, that's the same place we're gonna go and attach our yarn. So we're gonna go and chain two. Yep. And then we're gonna go into that very first stitch and make our double crochet. So that's the same thing, but we're just about to do like the other leg. So you will go around, go around. If you reach to that end, you do a slip stitch, chain two, and then do your double crochet. Just like that, you'll keep doing that, y'all, and you will end up with the same measurement as like the other leg. So you can see we're gonna go all around and do that, y'all. So like I told you, I did exactly what we did on the first side of our pants, and that's exactly what I did on the second side, and I'm pretty done. So for the waist, it will be big for you, that's for sure. The waist for of the pants will be big. That's what we need, like I should call it our little belt built in our pants, okay? So we're gonna chain the same way we always start with a project every time we're doing one. That's exactly how we're gonna do our little belt, I should call it. You can call it any one you want to call it, but I call it my little belt because it just depends to your size and the waist of the pants to your size. So that's exactly what we're gonna do here. You can chain anyone you want to chain, and I will show you how to put it in to the pants, okay? Okay, guys, so I've been editing this video for like weeks, and I just finished editing this video on a Thanksgiving, and I'll be posting it today. So thanks for watching. If you make it this far, and happy Thanksgiving to every one of you guys. Tell me what you are thankful for, and I'm so much thankful for you guys and all of the loyal and real ones out there. I love each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and tell me what you are thankful for, and also tell me how I did with this pins. And if you're interested in it, let's know how you did, okay? I love y'all. Continue to stay positive and stay safe out there. I love y'all.